Hey guys, it's Ryan here with DP Marketing.Services. Hope you're doing well. Coming at you with a video. We just got off the phone with one of our contractors we've been with for a while. He is right now just finishing up his busiest, most profitable, highest revenue year ever since coming on DP Marketing.Services. We are so pumped. So we were actually talking about like what his next steps are. So he's getting in the spot where in his market, he's dominating the Google ranks. So if you're looking for a plumber or plumber near me or water heater repair, all the popular terms, he's showing up and he's ranking well. His reviews are off the charts. Like when you're looking for a plumber, you're gonna find this guy. But what's cool is now we're starting to talk about how to grow your business next. Do you actually look for another town to go into? So in his case, he's kind of dominating his market. Does he go an hour and a half away and dominate another market now? So what we're talking about is, does it make sense for him to go into HVAC to bring on another arm of service or another sort of side service, right? Bring on generator sales, grease trap removal, things like that. Here's one of the things that makes these decisions easy. So if you're looking at how much money you have in the bank, and you're trying to make a decision of what makes sense for you. Does it make sense for you to buy a new truck and have another plumber out in the field doing work? Or does it make sense for you to buy like 3 trucks so you can do another type of service like HVAC, maybe one service, couple of install guys? The more you can understand and make those decisions based with math, the better chance you'll have to succeed. So there's this idea in finance called working cost of capital. It's basically how much money does it cost you to get the money from the bank, to buy a loan, to get a loan for a truck or for 3 trucks or whatever. And you can compare that with the projected future revenues. So this is talking about cash flows and time value money. What does that look like for your business when you actually have that asset on the books? You can actually calculate what your internal rate of return, which is how much you're actually going to be making as a percentage of profit by having those assets, versus how much it actually costs you to get that capital to begin with. As long as the internal rate of return, or IRR, is greater than your working cost of capital, your WACC, you're great. Borrow money to make that happen. So if you find that your IRR is 14%, like no matter what you do, if you have a truck or 3 trucks or 20 trucks or whatever your decision is, if you have it on the books, then great. If it costs you less than 14% to get the money, no brainer. If it costs you more than 14%, then either it's don't make the decision or get the money another way. So maybe it's tapping into savings or your cash reserves. If you have that cash on hand, that decision will make better. But it doesn't make sense then to go to a bank to get a loan, to bankroll something that's not going to generate the equivalent amount of return when you talk about the lifetime value of the assets and the time value of the money as that cash starts coming in. But the whole point is there's a lot of ways to make a right decision. You just want to make sure you are making a smart decision. Projecting your time value of money is a great way to make sure when you're hiring 1 truck or 2 trucks or 3 trucks or going into a new market, that anytime you're thinking about getting cash reserves and pulling out or going to the bank for more money to come out, no matter what you do, you're making a good decision that's going to make you money at the end, because that's the whole goal. So way to go. I hope you're like that. I hope you're like this contractor we just talked to who's having 7-figure sales for the first time ever. If you're not, we'd love to talk to you, but I'd love to know about you. How have you learned about managing your future cash flows, about understanding the time value of money, about making those big decisions? How do you actually quantify it so it's more than just a feeling or a warm fuzzy? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. As always, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and guys, keep rocking. We'll talk soon.